What is depression? Before we go to the proven tips to help you wipe out your depression, we must first understand what is depression. And stay with me until the end of this video to see bonus tips to fight depression. You've probably seen the commercials on television talking about the you used to be before depression set in. Such commercials are generally aired by drug companies promoting an antidepressant. But what these commercials fail to tell you is depression is common, and not everyone who feels down or blue is suffering from depression. You need to know the facts about depression before you and your doctor determine you are indeed suffering from this illness. That's right. Depression is a real mental illness that often requires antidepressants or therapy to relieve symptoms. You can't fix depression by yourself, and without treatment, you'll likely face an uphill battle you probably aren't going to win. More than 18 million people a year, or 9.5% of adults in America, are diagnosed with some sort of depressive illness such as depression. The first thing you need to know are some of the symptoms that are common with depression. Symptoms include feeling persistently sad or anxious, being overcome by hopelessness or pessimism, loss of interest in things you normally enjoy, having a lack of energy, feeling excessively tired, having difficulty making decisions or concentrating, insomnia, sleeping too much, excessive weight gain, excessive weight loss, irritability, restlessness, and thoughts of suicide. If you've experienced any, most or all of these symptoms for a period of 2 weeks or more, you're likely to be suffering from clinical depression. What causes depression? In some instances, depression is genetic and is passed from generation to generation, while others who suffer from depression will find there is no history of depression in their families. If you tend to have low self-esteem or you generally are pessimistic, you may be prone to depression. Many changes, such as death in the family, illness, financial difficulties, and other stressors, can also be the root cause of depression. Whatever the reason, it's important to see a doctor to discuss treatment options. Once your doctor diagnoses depression and eliminates any other possible causes, you and he will determine the best treatment option for you. Antidepressants are often the most chosen form of therapy, and it's important to know, no matter what antidepressant you go on, you must be sure you never just stop taking them. Simply stopping medication can have severe consequences. If you take an antidepressant, you may experience any of a series of side effects including dry mouth, constipation, bladder problems, dizziness, sexual problems, headache, nausea, nervousness, and insomnia. If the side effects are too severe, seek your doctor's advice. The good news is, if you're suffering from depression, you're not alone. You can get help. There are people who understand and who can help you and your family learn to make things better. The key is to seek help, and before you know it, you'll be on the path to happier times. Don't take antidepressants without consulting your doctor. Are you lonely? Did you know that being lonely is a normal part of our everyday lives? Let's face it, we've all been there. We get depressed when we fail in our exams, when we're rejected by the person we love, or when someone very close to us passes away. That's just part of life. But depression, however, can be more fatal than just plain loneliness. It could render lifelong consequences that could ruin your self-esteem, health, and well-being in the process. Well, today is your lucky day because I'm going to share with you some great tips to help you conquer the melancholy mood so you can get the most bliss out of your daily activities. So, with that said, let's go to tip number 1. Tip number 1. Do you get enough light and sunshine? Did you know that lack of exposure to sunlight is responsible for the secretion of the hormone called melatonin, which could trigger a dispirited mood and/or a lethargic condition? Melatonin is only produced in the dark. What it does is it lowers the body temperature and makes you feel sluggish. So, if you are always cooped up in your room, with the curtains closed, it would be difficult to restrain yourself from staying in bed. This is the reason why many people suffer from depression much more often in winter than in the other seasons. It's simply because the nights are longer. If you can't afford to get some sunshine, you can always lighten up your room with brighter lights to help offset the darkness. Or you could go have lunch outside the office for a change and take frequent walks in the early afternoon instead of driving your car over short distances. The choices are endless. It's really up to you. Tip number 2. Keep busy and get inspired. You'll be more likely to overcome any feeling of depression if you keep your mind busy doing the activities you like doing the most. Do the things you love. If you're a little short on cash, you could engage in simple stuff like taking a leisurely stroll in the park, playing sports, reading books, or engaging in any activity that you have passion for and would love to pursue. Also, set a goal. No matter how difficult or discouraging life can be, remain firm and have an unshakable belief that you are capable of doing anything you desire. With this kind of positive attitude, you will attain a cheerful disposition to beat the blues. Tip number 3. Take a break. Sit back and relax. I mean it. Listen to some soothing music you like. Soak in a nice warm bath. Simply take a break from your stressful workload and spend the day just goofing around doing the things you love. In other words, go have fun. Life's too short as it is. Tip number 4. Maintain a healthy diet and stay fit. Avoid foods with lots of sugar, caffeine or alcohol. Sugar and caffeine may give you a brief moment of energy, but they will later bring about anxiety, tension and internal problems. Alcohol on the other hand is a depressant. Many people would drink alcohol to simply forget their problems. All they're doing is aggravating their conditions in the process. Also, did you know that exercising regularly is a vital depression buster? Why, you ask? Simply because it allows your body to produce more endorphins than usual. Endorphins are sometimes called the happy chemicals because of their stress-reducing and happiness-inducing properties. Tip number 5. Get a social life outside of work. No man is an island. Your inner circle of friends are there to give you moral support. Spending time and engaging in worthwhile activities with them could give you a very satisfying feeling. And we all know, nothing feels better than having group support. And, never underestimate the power of touch. What I mean is, doesn't it feel so good when someone pats you on the back and gives you words of encouragement during your most challenging times? Hug or embrace someone today. Get intimate. Establish close ties with your family and friends. The love and care expressed by others could tremendously boost your immune system and fend off illnesses. Best of all, you'll live a more secured and happy life. Now go give those 5 tips a try and see how they pan out for you. But wait, there's more. As I've promised. Here are some bonus tips to help you fight depression. 1. Stand up straight, sit up straight. When your body is in alignment, your energy can flow, and when your energy is flowing freely, you can flow. 2. Smile. Yes, just smile. Easy to do and effective. 3. Repeat positive affirmations. Things like, I feel good, positive energy flows through my body, I see the good in all. 4. Listen to some music that you like. It doesn't have to be anything specific, just something you enjoy. Certain types of music work better than others, but experiment and see what works for you. Studies have shown that classical music and new age music work best. 5. Take some time out for yourself, relax and read a book, do something for yourself. 6. Meditate. Meditation is an excellent habit to develop. It will serve you in all that you do. If you are one who has a hard time sitting still, then try some special meditation CDs that coax your brain into the meditative state. Just search for meditation music on Google or Yahoo and explore. Hope I was able to help you with all of this tips. If you like this video and want to stay updated every time I upload new videos, just leave a like, subscribe and ring the bell icon to stay notified every time. Also let me know in the comment what topic you want to see next. Thank you. Stay healthy.